Okay, in assignment 6, I've copied the code into the graph program, and you can see the error message I'm getting is that we don't know how to create a line object with 2 points as the parameter. So I'm passing first and second here. I want to create that line and then draw it. So that's what we don't have. So what I'm going to do is go into the line class and determine how I would construct a line object with 2 points. So be point A and point B. So 2 points. And if you understand what a constructor is trying to initialize the fields of the slope and the intercept, or whatever the fields are. In this case, it's the slope and the intercept. So if with 2 points, let's figure out what the slope and the intercept would be. Well, the slope formula, we know slope is rise over run. So the slope is the difference in how much the y values change and how much the x values change. So some people even know the formula y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. That's the slope. And let me show that. Here. So if I had 2 points, in this example it is like 3, 2, and 4, 4. 3, 2, 4, 4. The slope would be calculated by realizing that this goes up 2. That's the y coordinates differ by 2, and then the x coordinates differ by 1. That's where the 2 over 1. So 4 minus 2 divided by 4 minus 3, and you have to do them in that same order, right? And then that gives me a slope of 2. And that makes sense, right? Rises 2, runs 1. So now to find the y-intercept, the way that we're doing it here is putting the back into y equals mx plus b, where we use either of the points as an xy. In this example, we're using 3, 2. We're using this point. Okay, back into the formula to figure out what b is. Okay, so you would, so essentially it is the y coordinate, and then what we're going to do is subtract the slope times the x coordinate. So it's like y minus mx is equal to b, right? Because y equals mx plus b. So, and we can use either of the two points for x and y. They're not showing 2, showing the intercept. Okay, so the slope, and what we're doing is trying to assign m, the slope. And it doesn't matter which order I do. I'll do a dot y minus b dot y. That's the difference in the y's. It does matter the order that I do it now. I got to stay consistent. So it's going to be a dot x minus b dot x. Okay, that's the slope. This is the change in the y coordinates. This is like the rise, and this is the run. If I start with a here, I need to start with a there. Okay, and then b, being the y-intercept, we talked about how that is, and I'm going to pick a point. I'm going to pick a. I could pick b as well. It will find the same thing. I'll pick a. Remember, it is a dot y minus the slope, which we just calculated, times a dot x. Let's see, float does, okay. Let me do, see, I already have a b, right? Our b is our no, that's not what I want to do. I want to do that to be b, and these to be c. So because I already have a variable called b, which is representing my y-intercept, I don't want this point to be b. I'm doing a and c now. So it's the difference in the y coordinates between a and c, the difference between the x coordinates between a and c. That's the rise over the run. I'm still choosing point a. So the y coordinate of a minus the slope times the x coordinate of a. that should give me, and understand that's telling us how to construct the line. So then once we know the slope and the intercept, now this compiles now. So if we create a line like this, and it knows the slope and the intercept, now we can draw it because the draw line is based on that function. So we should see it go through 1, 1, and 3, 7. We can talk about the equation, but 1, 1, and then 3, 7, those are our 2 points, and it's the line between those 2 points. Okay, the intercept, y-intercept looks like it's -2, and the slope looks like 3. It's like it's rising, so it'd be like y equals 3x minus 2. Oh. You can get the equation down here because we have that 2 string that that just tells you that string representation of the line, which is 3x minus 2. Okay.